What is good, fight fans? This is Ashley's Corner. Shout out to the Lions Den boxing community. Now I got to talk about this fight. Now I'm going to say immediately that I have Charlo winning this fight. Okay, I have him winning. The fact that Harrison haven't had a fight in, I believe, damn near a year, and Charlo has been wanting revenge and probably working out nonstop in and outside and around the gym. He's been working out. I'm more than sure he's been trying to flex his bicep, like seriously, and he's had a fight in between, and it's just I don't see no reason why Charlo shouldn't take advantage of the situation. Now I do see a lot of reasons on why. I mean, not as I won't say a lot, but a huge reason on why Charlo won't be successful if he goes in there and he headhunt, or if he fights the same fight as he fought last time. They're not going to give him the nod again. He's going to have another loss by Tony Harrison on his record. The mistakes that I seen in the first fight is that Tony Harrison, Jermell Charlo was totally headhunting. He didn't throw any punches anywhere. Didn't look like he was aiming for his shoulder, his chest, his body, upper torso, stomach, nothing. Abdomen, nothing. He was aiming strictly for that jaw and right between the eyes, aiming for it. So he was headhunting too much. He was sitting down on everything. Okay, everything, and he didn't use his footwork for his advantages. He didn't use it defensively. He just used his footwork for trying to get inside, trying to punish Tony Harrison. It seems that he knew exactly what Tony Harrison was doing. He was countering him. He was countering him all night and using a jab. That's all he was doing. He say now all he was doing was jabbing and moving, or whatever. I'm more than sure you knew that during the fight, but you just still wanted to catch him. That's the same thing that he did when he fought Austin Trout. He could have made that fight a lot easier if he wasn't just headhunting and trying to knock out Austin Trout. Austin Trout ain't an easy out or easy fight for anybody, and he should have knew that. And I'm more than sure his other brother told him. His older brother told him about Austin Trout. You can't do that. And after the fight, that's what he kept saying. I just wanted to knock him out. I just wanted to knock him out, bro. You need to let that go. I know in the beginning you was a boxer, and now you're a puncher. You want to knock people out. That's what I do. And he keeps saying that, oh yeah, I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to beat him the real way you supposed to be, and get this smelling salt ready. And yeah, I want to show that I have that gene like the older brother, older Charlo. Like, bro, you need to let all of that energy go. I like that energy, but for this fight, for the rematch, you need to let it go, bro. Let that shit out. No bullshit, yo. Do not fight like that again. You will surely lose, and you will not get another chance at that belt. Not no time soon. And I doubt, after all of that talk and things that you've been saying for this fight build up, you can't lose, Charlo. It's only two dominant men in this sport. That's my older brother and me. I'm sure I got that gene. I got that knockout power. After you said that, along with everything else you said, you don't gotta knock him out. What you did say is, I don't have to knock him out, I just gotta win. You said that in one interview, but that's the only time I heard you speak reasonable. You've been talking in this knockout shit this whole time. That's the only thing I don't like. I don't like that shit. I'm a big Jamal Charlo fan, but Jermell Charlo, in my opinion, I understand that you got a lot of passion and you are smart. You know what I'm saying? But you need to not let all your cards show all the time, if that makes sense. Don't let them see you sweat. And you're doing an okay job of not letting them see you sweat. But as far as okay job, meaning as far as you're sticking to what you want to talk about. You're sticking to the facts. You're not really getting sucked into the name calling and the back and forth bullshit. Not until really the end. You know what I'm saying? Of all the press conferences and meetings, he started doing that. That's why I said he's doing an okay job. But other than that, bro, we see. We see how he talking to you. We see how it's getting to you, bro. We could tell it's getting to you. We could tell, yo. and you doing too much moving around. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit still. Your voice keep fluctuating. Like, it's one thing that everybody can learn from Deontay Wilder, yes, but Earl Spence mostly, yo. Earl Spence's facial expression don't change when he say some bully shit to you. It's nonchalant all the time. His voice don't go up and down unless he trying to be funny. You understand? That's that's something a lot of people can learn from him. Shit, I need to learn some shit from Earl Spence when it comes to just keeping that poker face at all times, even when it's some verbal, disrespect is coming at you. You just throw it back with the nonchalant face. That shit gangster as fuck. But what you're doing is moving back and forth. It looks like he in your head. Even if he wasn't, bro, you could tell nobody otherwise. That motherfucker look like he in your head. And it's cool. He could be in your head. It all depends on how you use that jet fuel. You understand what I'm saying? He can be in your head and fuck you up. Or he can be in your head and all you want to do is kill this motherfucker. There's two different ways you can use that energy. But as far as Tony Harrison, I don't think he's going to change his game plan. Not one iota, not one bit. Why? Why should he? He won the fight. All of us say, yeah, he won. I agree with that. I agree that, what I'm saying, that was a very close fight after the second, third time I watched it. But I still had I still had Charlo winning. But in Tony's head, yo, he's better than Charlo. In Tony's head, he beat him on 3 scorecards. In Tony's head, he won. He's the better fighter. He's not going to change nothing, yo. Nothing. He's not doing all of this for nothing. He's getting in his head so he can have the same Jermell Charlo that he had the first fight. That's his game plan. To not change shit and to have Jermell Charlo headhunting even more because he's mad. That's his game plan. And if it works, he will be victorious and beat Charlo. So what Charlo needs to do is resort back to the old Charlo and box the first 5 rounds of that fight. Nothing but boxing. If you ask me, yo, all of this stuff that Tony Harrison is saying, all the stuff that Jermell is saying to Tony Harrison, basically saying that he a hoe for, fighting like a boxer and fighting like this to amateurs. He ain't take it from me. He didn't stand toe to toe. He didn't, slug with me. I understand what Jermell Charlo is saying. And then rebuttal, Tony's like, all right, we're going to see this time, bruh. Don't fall into that. Tony's going to do exactly what he did the first time. He's going to move around and box your ass the entire fight. He's going to throw a lot of jabs and he's going to counter you all night. That's all the fuck he want to do. What Charlo should do is the same thing. For the first 5 rounds, what he should do will throw Tony the fuck off and stay away from Tony. That's what he should do. He should jab, stay away from Tony. I know Tony do have a great jab, but he should fight like he's fighting to fight on scorecards. Just to stay in it for the first 5 rounds. He need to stay in it. Stay in it. The power shots are going to come, okay? The knockout's going to come if it's there. All right, after the first 4 or 5 rounds, man, if you want to start sitting down on shit, okay. But don't sit down on the jab. You know what I'm saying? Stop loading up on 1-2 shots. Stop loading up, yo. Stop that shit. Throw quick, flashy, 3 or 4 punch combinations. It seems to me, yo, his gloves seem heavy in the first fight. Every time he touched Tony, it visibly hurt Tony. So just touch him. Touch him. Stop throwing hard punches. Touch that motherfucker a few times and then throw that hard ass shot to the body. Throw it to the body. Stop Tony from moving around. Take Tony's legs. Throw some body shots in there. This should be a late stoppage, 10-11 round. Should be a late stoppage. Tony Harrison should get stopped by Charlo in 10 or 11 rounds in this fight. Late stoppage. I agree with that. But he needs to box Tony at first, yo. He need to throw Tony off in the whole corner. Whole corner going to be like, damn, I thought sure he was going to come out here headhunting, throwing a lot of punches. No. If anything, another thing he can do is make this a rough fight. Walk right up to Tony and grab his ass and throw shots. Hold and grab. Grab, hold, throw shots in the hold. Throw it in the clinch, outside the clinch. Throw it while you clinching. Leaving out the clinch, throw mean ones though. Like that Mexican style. It just seemed like to me, Tony, man, he don't have the chin to stick up to Charlo's power. But Charlo can't sit there and watch punches come to him either. And if you load up on 1 or 2 shots, all he gonna do is slip the first one and get ready for the counter of the second shot. And he gonna counter your ass with that quick jab and something else, like he did the first fight. And he's gonna win. You can't load up on nothing you can't load up on shit, bruh, unless you already got that motherfucker hurt. You wanna load up on something, yo, load up on the inside. You know what I'm saying? But starting from, you know what I'm saying, that toe to toe, and I'm going to load up from here and reach. When you miss, yo, you so open for at least 2 shots. And that's how he won on the Georgia scorecards the first fight. So I have I have Charlo winning this fight 10 or 11 rounds. I want Charlo to box. Go back to the old Charlo and box for the first 4 rounds at least. Maybe 5 rounds. Box that man. Try to win on points. Touch him as much as he touches you. And then after that, try to get in close. Work the body. Work the body the entire fight. But work the body even more. You can sit down a little bit more on your shots. But I don't want him to fully sit down on nada until this man is already hurt. 8th round, 7th or 8th, 9th round, until it's already late championship rounds and the man is visibly hurt. That's when he can sit down and go for the knock. I think I've been talking long enough. But that's my call for it. This is a 50-50 fight. This will be a great and entertaining fight. Let me know in the comment sections who you got for this. All right? Always like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.